Fellow Biafrans, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you wherever you are listening to my voice this very moment. I want to believe that you understand everything that is going on concerning insecurity and Biafra issues. Somebody must go for others to be saved. And it is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided to go for Biafrans to be saved. Then what do we reciprocate to the gesture in commemoration to what he has done for all of us? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter, a prisoner of conscience, which deserve not to be tortured or sentenced to death. But because of I and you, he has taken up that cross on himself, bringing himself so low, irrespective of his personality in the world. And if you are trying to doubt his personality, you can see that the whole world recognize the efforts and the movements of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this is why no country on earth that proscribe him a terrorist, nor proscribe indigenous people of Biafra a terrorist. So, ladies and gentlemen, it may interest you to know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafrans, fighting for Igbos, fighting for Hausas, fighting for Yorubas, fighting for Middle Belt, because he said that Fulani military terrorists and Fulani bandits in the name of rearing cattle should stop killing Nigerians with impunity. And this was why late Buhari decided to whiskey his life away by going to the extent of going to Kenya to kidnap him with British international passport, which is against international treaty, which Nigeria is a signatory to it. It's a criminal offense for Nigeria government to kidnap another man in another man's country with the international passport of the UK. So as it stands this very moment, some of you may not value what he has done. I want to tell you, he has done a lot, he has achieved a lot. He's the warlord we know, Biafra warlord, the eyes of Biafrans. At the same time, I want to inform you, you who is insulting him and saying all manner of things against him, I want to advise you that it is not necessary for those things you are saying against him, because he didn't commit any offense, but because Nigeria government is a terrorist government and a criminal government. They don't want the evil they are doing to be shown outside. And this is why they decided to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they want to kill him by all means. And some of you are saying that the sufferings and pains he is going through is what fit him. But try to understand that he's not fighting for himself. He's not fighting for his family. He has been very comfortable where he's living in the UK. And he has money to take care of himself and his family. But he look at what Biafrans, Igbos have been going through in Nigeria since 1967 to 1970. It pains him in his heart. And he had the feelings to come and save his people. So, as you are listening to me, from wherever you are, you should understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Africans and fighting for the whole world. Because if you allow Fulani terrorists, they want to build terrorist headquarters in Nigeria. And if you mistakenly give them chance, they will take over your land. I want to tell you that the fight going on by jihadists is land occupation. As they said, their Quran told them to kill those who are not Muslims and take over their properties and their ancestral lands. And some of us are busy joking with that statement without knowing that we are sinking headlong to the grave. So I will advise you, wherever you are listening to me, try to understand the fight that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting. He is fighting for all of us to be alive. So, without disparity, without tribalism. So, what we have to do now is what? We have to help him by all means, whichever way you can help for him to come out of Sokoto prison. He still have a lot to do for us. Let us not pay deaf ear and nonchalant attitude to what is going on now. Definitely, he will certainly come out. And he's coming out. He shall come out with victory because he has overcome the wicked ones, which are Nigerian politicians and Nigerian security forces. So when we look very well, we can discover that the whole thing that has been done against him is out of wickedness. All right? So they don't want to see Biafra. They don't want to hear about Biafra. And that's why Nigeria government clamped down on Biafrans. But will not stop the agitation and the freedom of Biafra nation. We shall continue until we see the end of Nigeria. And Nigeria will definitely become a formal state, a formal country in Nigeria, so that nobody will recognize it. Giving up too soon will not help us in any way, but it will increase our pains and our dreams will not come to reality. So I advise you to not to give up, but to be on your guard, maintain your faith, stand strong on ground in what you believe. Sincerely speaking, we have overcome the wicked ones. Let's continue the way we are going, the way we are moving with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding without killing any innocent person. But we must, as a matter of fact, defend our nation, defend our communities and villages, and defend ourselves, defend our families, and defend our beloved ones, irrespective of the plans of the enemies from Nigeria government. So my dear listeners, as you are listening to me, once bitten, twice shy. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already out of the cage. There is hope, a glittering hope for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release any moment from now. Don't just overlook this video. Try to see something you can use to appreciate this video. The earlier, the better. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Make it go viral. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no problem of whatsoever as they are laying allegations on him. It's just to intimidate Biafrans that nobody in Biafra land should talk about Biafra nation. But I want to say that their plans and movements are dead on arrival. Before the takeoff, they are defeated. So What they are just trying to do is to fulfill all righteousness, which I assure you that weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Biafra is here now with iron in you. Don't shake, don't give up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has won. As Ojukwu did his best, Simon Ekpa did his best, and all of us are doing our best. And great shall we be at the end. With the help of international community, we shall defeat our enemies and we shall put them to where they belong. Whether they like it or not, they shall